right, it's time to play some Pang. Let's check this game out. This is a fun game. Let's check it out. And let's do this. Here we go. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing this game on the iiRcade. The game is $9.99. It's a fun puzzle game. Basically, you're busting balloons. Game's also known as Buster Brothers. And here we go. I'm entering the game menu. This is being shown on the iiRcade. Game is $9.99 in the store. Fun game. Absolutely, Dean. This is one I'm going to highly recommend. You're looking for a really great puzzle game. This one's got it all. It's modern graphics, gameplay. It's fantastic. This kind of shows off a bit more of the power that you have on your iiRcade. Let me get out of the way for the intro. Also known as the Buster Brothers.
Go.
Okay, and we're in the game. I mean, Pang is just a beloved arcade game from the 90s. Sometimes this game is known as Buster Brothers. You have two brothers. And in this game, you basically go around the world trying to save mankind from an alien invasion by busting bubbles. They call them attack balls in the game, but I always think of them as being bubbles. Tons of cool bubble games. The game has 3 different modes. Tour mode, where you go to one location at a time. Score attack mode with 3 lives and no continues. Basically like the real arcade game type version. The panic mode. 99 levels of continuous battle. The game has a lot of power-ups, including machine guns, flamethrowers, shurikens. I mean, it's just like they got tons of way. They keep you on your toes with new power-ups. In this game, you also have to fight the alien commanders. I'm not sure. I haven't finished the game yet. I think there's 5 of them. Playing some Pang Adventures on the iiRcade. That's another thing. This game, they have a time, everything is timed, so you have to basically destroy the bubbles within the 30 seconds. So there's a lot of strategy in such a simple game. I love the way the menu is really quick, so you don't really get much of a pause from the action. You can quickly go back in and try a different strategy. That's the strength of this game. This game's very addictive because you always, sometimes you get really close to finishing and you might have missed that one bubble that you need to pop. decided to stream this game because this game is a game that's in the iiRcade store that doesn't get a lot of attention, but it's a fantastic game and definitely one worth playing if you haven't checked it out. The .emu game. Super fun and fast. There's actually 100 levels that you have to complete. And I think there's 5 bosses. I could be wrong, but I think there's 5 bosses. The boss battles are crazy. I'm going to show one in this gameplay stream. And most gameplays I see running this whole game, you're looking at like about an hour and 10 minutes to do a straight run through. It's a pretty long game, and that's just in the tour mode. There's actually 3 modes in the game. I love this part because it basically becomes a shmup, you know? There's a little bit of a shooter element when you get that gun. Breaks up the fun. One power-up that's really good to get is when you get that little force field that goes around you. It makes the game a lot easier. I find in this game too, sometimes I get stuck in a level till I figure out the right strategy to beat it. Got greedy. The time factor really pushes you to make mistakes. They give you just enough time to pop the bubbles. There's not a lot of time that you can sit there without, being active. And so the time factor is a plus of this game. Once again, the quickness after you die that you go back into it is another huge plus of this game. There's actually 100 levels in the game. This is really fun. This game does offer live co-op. So it is, you can play 2-player and basically double your firepower, which helps make it a lot easier. You can run the game single player. I've seen several playthroughs on YouTube where people have run the whole game single player. This is a gameplay stream of Pang Adventures. Working on our next iiRcadian show, iiRcadians Retro 90s Part 2. Already got some work into it. It's going to be a fun show. Second iiRcadians 90s show will be a focus on beat-em-ups. Lots of nostalgia we're bringing into the show for the next show. Probably about twice the amount of nostalgia clips. Should be fun. Everything we're doing with the iiRcadians Retros 90 has been community picked. We did polls. We did a poll for the most popular movies, and The Matrix won. We did a poll for the most popular band of the 90s, and Guns N' Roses won. So we made a Guns N' Roses trailer. Just a fun little video. If you got here a little early, it played before this video started. This game is really, it does kind of look like a phone game, but it's extremely fun and it's addictive. It's got great graphics, it plays great, and you know, I like it. I mean, can only give my opinion. My opinion of this game is I love it. I could play it. I keep going back to it. I've never finished it, but I have gotten pretty far in it. 100 levels is a lot. Okay, I'm not taking the right strategy. I'm not going to have time to bust all the bubbles. I can see it already. Part of the fun of these games is you have to keep adapting how you play depending on the layout of each level. I'm going to run out of time. There's no way. The quickness which you go back into the game helps to make it not drag, because you can immediately go right back in and try another shot, try a different strategy. And there you go. Levels cleared. And we move on. Now, the hourglasses kind of freeze them. The first bounce. I love it when you get the guns. That's my favorite part. I think the crabs kill you if you jump on top of them, but I think if they touch it from side to side, they don't. And there we're busting the bubbles. You can see the hourglass freezes time. And that's one of the best things of this game is there's just tons of different things. As soon as you think you've got the game figured out, it throws a different level design, a different weapon, a different strategy. Here now we have the things that are sliding in and out, and that messes up your rhythm of the bouncing of the balls. You're really juggling all this action the whole time. And this is really a modern version of a fantastic arcade game, Buster Brothers. You've never checked out Buster Brothers, check it out. It's kind of the beginning of this game. And these kind of retro reimagined games are one of the things I think the iiRcade does really well. Whether you look at, something like Galacticon or Donut Dodo, Longhead, there's a lot of good games that are basically a retro reimagined kind of game. This is definitely one of them. This is in the puzzle genre. We got some good puzzle games on iiRcade. This one's really good. Magical Drop 3 is a really good one, and it plays online really well too. It's a fun bubble. It's another bubble game. And really, I think bubble games kind of are their own genre in arcade games. There's tons of good ones. Whether you look at Bust-A-Move or Bubble Bobble. All this footage was captured from an iiRcade. Easy to capture footage. iiRcade is one of the few arcade machines that has HDMI out. Easy to stream. Easy to do, competitions on. You've got online. A lot of games are enabled with either co-op or multiplayer. Welcome to the stream, Sacro. If you're new to iiRcade, this is one of the really fun games that's kind of hidden in the library. A lot of people never talk about. It's fantastic. Really fun game. A lot of gameplay value. It's going to take you a long time to beat this. I still have not beat it. I've gotten pretty far, but I've never beat the game completely. We have a Facebook for the iiRcadians. It's a fun Facebook to join if you're new to iiRcade. It's actually the same price on Steam. Hey, welcome to the stream, Goofy Foot. Good to see you. We have some great games right now on iiRcade. It's one of the ones that's hidden in the library. I was surprised. I had a hard time even finding a video on anyone talking about this game, and it's a game I like, so I figured let me put up a stream of it so maybe it gets a little attention. People tend to focus on the negative. When we have literally hundreds of good games, they want to focus on a negative. Not every game is for everyone, you know? Not every game is for everyone. You know, give me a lot of variety. Oh yeah, here we go. We're at the boss. Let's enjoy this cutscene. Let me get myself off the screen. You don't want to see me. This game suits itself well to this arcade format. Controls work great on iiRcade for this game. But basically the way this boss works is you see that the side that's not creating bubbles, you got to shoot that, and then the tentacles will fall off the boss. The first step of this boss fight is you gotta destroy both tentacles on the left and right side. I love the alien music theme too. This game has excellent music, by the way. Everything is themed. Every level is different. This game does really paying homage to the arcade game Buster Brothers. Okay, at this point, I still have not figured out what I'm supposed to do. Basically, yeah, now you gotta shoot the tentacles off. Stop busting bubbles. You just go shoot the tentacles. And a huge part of this game is trial and error, and you're going to get killed a lot. I mean, this is a game where it's like the speed at which you respawn, it does keep you engaged in the game. Each time you make it a little farther with each life. Okay, now I'm starting to get it down. You go for the tentacles. Go for the tentacles. The tentacles are gone. He starts bouncing. Now you got to get the brains. Kill the 3 brains inside the bouncing alien. You got to kill all 3 brains. Got 1. Oh man! But see, now I figured out part of the strategy: the tentacles, then the brains. Each try, you get a little further. Now I'm targeting what I need to target. I'm in bouncy mode. Get the 3 brains. 2 brains. Lost my shield though. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do the first boss. This is Pang Adventures, game made by .emu on the iiRcade. And we got a completely different change. We got the Western type music now. Excellent music in this game. This game is themed really well. Very slick game. Flamethrower, huge mistake because now I can't shoot the bubbles up there. I'll probably run out of time. Trial and error. Huge part of this game. Game has 100 levels, 3 gameplay modes. Excellent co-op game too to play with someone. If you have someone that'll play with you live, this is a fun game to play. Been a quick stream just to show off some gameplay of Pang Adventures on the iiRcade. iiRcadian's Retro 90s 2 is in development. We'll be featuring beat 'em ups and a lot more nostalgia from the 90s. It's going to be a fun show. Check it out when we go live. I'm going to end us out with the trailer to the game. Thanks for watching. This is Papa Brad. Stay legit.